for the most unprofessional show in radio.
One, two, three, more, one, two, three, more. A.D.D, it's the A.D.D show. Never know what you'll hear or see. On the A.D.D show. A.D.D, it's the A.D.D show. Never know what you'll hear or see. On the A.D.D show. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Robbie's on the radio. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Robbie's on the radio. A.D.D, it's the A.D.D show. Never know what you'll hear or see. On the A.D.D show. A.D.D, it's the A.D.D show. Never know what you'll hear or see. On the A.D.D show. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Robbie's on the radio. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Robbie's on the radio.
Hey, homie G fries. Welcome to It's the A.D.D show. And boy, do we have a great show for you guys tonight. And I hope you guys are doing good this morning, noon, or night. And we're going to go from one extreme to the other tonight. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. So, hey, Kat, how are you doing?
Meow. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, yes. Tonight's going to be crazy, right? I feel like it is.
I've already had a crazy hour as it is. It's going to be really crazy. It's going to be fun
It's going to be so fun.
and crazy.
Yes, and we're going to start off with our friend Ryan Banks in the house. Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. We're in studio today, so that's
I
awesome.
know. Okay, so if you guys don't know, a couple of weeks ago, the internet went out at the station. So I had to call everybody. I had 3 guests, you, Rife, and then I had technically 4, Valerie and T-Lady. And Tawana, that's her name, Tawana. And we ended up going to 8 Bells Ale House. I called Captain Kirk. Shout out again to 8 Bells Ale House. And I was like, hey, can I do my show from there? Because we don't have any internet. And they're like, okay. So all of y'all came to 8 Bells. We had a great time. And we did it on YouTube Live. But I messed up the settings. And so, we're doing a repeat. So you guys will not find that video out because who knows what I did. So we're starting all over. So thank you for coming again.
No problem. Things happen.
I know. And that was so cool of all of y'all to just go with the flow. That's what happens on the most unprofessional show in radio. Just saying. So today we have Be a Hero merch everywhere. So awesome. And so just tell the Homie G Fries a little bit about yourself.
All right. My name is Ryan Banks. I go by Ryan C. Banks. There's some other Ryan Bankses on the internet and in entertainment, so it kind of helps set me apart. Ryan C. Banks, if you're looking me up online. And I own a company called Prolific Entertainment. And what I do with Prolific Entertainment is I produce positive, family-friendly entertainment products. And the first product is a team of superheroes called Solo Legion. And Solo Legion is a team of heroes that we've got a video game in development for. We've got a comic book in development. We have a number of things going. And then, as you mentioned, we have the Be a Hero gear. And that is workout gear, tennis shoes, backpacks, gym bags, slides, just inspirational message for everybody to be a hero. And so what I do through Solo Legion is just kind of exemplify the belief system of heroism. It's something I'm developing, a philosophical approach to being a hero. So,
Oh, that's all. Okay, so how did you come up with the whole idea of Solo Legion?
okay, so at 5 years old, I saw Spider-Man on TV for the first time, and that inspired me. So I said, you know what, one day I'm going to create my own superhero. So I go through this long journey, and this isn't my first foray in entertainment. I actually was in poetry and music and self-published a book called Brace Yourself. It's a book of romance poetry. I did some independent music videos, different things. But I knew that I needed to get into this superhero genre and kind of fulfill that passion I had for it and really put positive heroes out into the entertainment market. And so took a while to kind of come up with the first hero, because you think everything is used. Ice is used, fire is used, metal is used, plastic is used. Like every superpower has already been used. So how do you create your own individual, unique character? And so eventually I created a formula for doing it, and started with one character, ended up with 20, and I've got a few in the works, but the main team is 20 superheroes, and like I said, they're for inspiration. So
And they're like, when you say solo legion, so like they're all like a group.
yes.
And like on the comics, why can't I think of the name? right
X-Men?
now? Something like that.
Justice
yeah.
League?
Yeah, that's
Super
exactly
Friends?
Justice League.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yes.
I cannot think of the name. Okay, so yes, so your process for creating your characters comes from you just doing like a lot of research.
Yeah,
or-
yeah. It requires a lot of research. If you're going to make a metal character, you got to study different metals: titanium, aluminum, liquid metal. For instance, what is their heat melting temperature? Or, what's the ore like made of? Just a lot of different things like that to make an interesting character. If you're going to make a character who's like fire and ice, you want to kind of know how fire and ice work. And it's a lot of research to make sure that the story you write for how they get their abilities is based in some kind of real science. Doesn't have to be truly science, but it's got to be based in some real basic science.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, a lot of research.
That
Also
is cool.
studying like psychology, because you got to also create the personality. So you've got their individual civilian personality, then you've got their hero persona. And you've got to juxtapose those two things. So yeah.
Okay, and you have a trailer. And Kat, can we play this trailer, because we want to check this out before we get more into it, so people can just have an idea of what
Yeah.
you're doing. Okay, cool.
A new, exciting team of superheroes has formed in Dallas, Texas. They are called Solo Legion.
I like the music.
Yeah, I had to go with those African drum beats. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Waxadon? Hey, that's my song. Speaking of which, Waxadon will be here June the 11th, Kat. And yes, he will be here performing on June the 11th, and at I know the name of the place, in the Cedars. Gosh darn it, it blew my mind. Anyway, he will be here, and guess what? He's gonna give me 4 tickets to give away on the show. No, I freaking know. Like, I know the people. It's a venue downtown. I mean, in the Cedars. Close. No, is it? It's not Dick's Pub. I can't remember. Anyway, Poor David's Pub. I'm like, I've been there. I know what it is. He will be at Poor David's Pub on June the 11th. And so in the next couple of weeks, we are going to give away some tickets. Hey, are we going to give away a shirt tonight?
We are.
Okay. What do the Hummy Fries have to do to win a shirt?
Well, if they want to call in with a 1-sentence question or 1-sentence statement, the best 3 will win a shirt.
Y'all better. What's the call-in number, Kat? Oh, I see it right here. 469-708-8609. I never tell anyone to call in, so I'm like, what's the number?
Okay.
Yes, we never have that, right? But if Trey Dillon were here, the phone would be ringing off the hook. What up, Trey? What up? Okay, so back to you, Ryan.
Can they send in? Is there a way to send in a typed up or texted?
They
question?
can actually text the number. Yeah.
Okay.
If they want to text the number as well, I'll have the phone line open so y'all can
Okay.
either call, preferably call, that way we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
But if you must text, then please, yeah, you can text the number.
I did not know that. I thought it was like a landline.
No, I have had lots
Oh.
of weird texts come through.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, so we were talking about like your process for making the characters and everything. And so what is your I'll skip around. What is your definition of a hero? Like, how do you define a hero?
So I define a hero as someone who really believes that love is real, and someone who altruistically engages in saving other people without expecting immediate recompense. You know, a lot of people will help someone selfishly, but a true hero will help that person without expecting to be immediately rewarded.
Right.
So
I think I'm a hero because I'd be doing stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding.
But no,
just
you
like-
are totally a hero. Like,
I think you're a
like,
hero.
You
Oh,
are.
Thank you.
I mean,
Y'all
look
are
at how
so
many
sweet.
years you've done Christmas in July
Mhm.
and, the A.D.D. show-thon, You do that out
Oh.
of the goodness of your heart.
Thank you. Yes, and this year will be the 9th year for Christmas in July. Can y'all believe that?
Same
Wow.
for Heroes United.
So we're like,
I know. We
the same
started. Yeah.
time. Yes, and this is why Kat was so excited when she found out who you were.
Mhm.
I took a picture of her face. No. Because, like she said, United Heroes. And remember, I was
Yeah,
telling
you were
you.
telling me about
Yes,
that. Yeah.
he was. I invited him that day, but he
I
was
wasn't able to make
busy.
it.
Yeah.
A lot of people were. That was like a busy day for a lot of people. It was like April. There was all kinds of games going on and events. So trust me,
It was so awesome, though.
it
Like,
was.
I'm the hat lady. What's his name? The
Which-
crazy one. You
which-
know who I'm talking about. The crazy guy.
Zach.
Yes, Zach.
crazy.
Yes, he's so crazy. When his son was like, "Dad, I won this in a what contest?" I'm like, I was like, "It's okay. Like, we just had a hula hoop contest." I was like, "Ooh, y'all are in trouble when y'all get older." Okay, but so maybe you guys should hook up one day
Absolutely.
and collaborate.
And Kat, I don't know if she told you, but we're doing a new event called Be a Hero Day. We're trying to start in June, and it's where families can come and cosplay as whatever heroes they want. And we'll be at like bowling alleys, trampoline parks,
Oh, that's
different
cool.
parks, different places, and just have photo booths set up, question and answer sessions. And yeah, we'll be selling comic books and posters, and we'll start inviting artists and special guests and just make it a family-friendly celebration of heroes. So we can definitely work together.
Yeah,
So
that sounds
That
like
would be
a lot of
so
fun.
cool, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
we're gonna
talk.
get him to come as Hulk,
Uh-uh.
painted in green, shirtless, with purple shorts on. This guy.
Bullshit. What the hell is that, man?
Y'all are supposed to behave.
Oh, man. I would have to be fat Hulk. Going with that son of a bitch.
He would have to
Hey.
be Fat Hulk. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. So yes, so we want to come out on the 4th. I'm going to be there.
Okay.
Yes. On the 4th, we're going to come out to wherever you're having your
Okay.
event and let me know so I
Will
can
do.
share it on social media.
Will do.
Yes. And then you have your merch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about your merch.
Okay.
What do you have here?
So, starting on this side, first, we have the T-shirt that I ordered for you.
Ooh. No.
This would be your colors,
Thank you.
pink and purple. Thank you.
I'm a hero. Be
You
a
are a
hero.
hero.
Be a hero.
And you know what?
Be a hero.
Like I told you, the best thing about you is your bright personality.
Oh, thank
And
you.
people forget that a positive spirit is a heroic trait.
It is hard.
Absolutely.
Like, so how would you? Thank you so much.
Mhm.
This is so awesome. Thank you. How would you? Okay, what you just said made me think. So,
Okay.
a person with a bright spirit,
Mm-hmm.
when they're down and depressed, like, how do you think like people can handle? Like, what are ways that people could make themselves feel better when they try to make everybody else feel better?
Well, honestly, I think to kind of go backwards on that question a little bit, I think a lot of times people feel bad about things they shouldn't feel bad about. And that's where the depression and the discouragement comes in. There's only so much we have control over. And a lot of times people suffer depression because they're blaming themselves for things that weren't in their control, or they're stressing about things in the future that aren't in their control. So I think part of being a positive influence is staying in the moment optimistically, believing that positive things can come out of every moment. There's going to be negatives, just like when we tried to do the interview before. Like I told you, expect attrition. Things are going to happen.
Right.
But we still push forward believing that something positive is going to come out of it. So having a bright spirit is that optimistic spirit,
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's good. You always give great advice. That's why I asked you. So back
appreciate
to
it.
your merch. Oh,
Okay.
you're welcome.
So then right here we have a tumbler that's really cool. It's got a metal straw that you've got, all stainless steel. We got caps, Be a Hero caps, candles, face masks for those of you still wearing face masks. We got mugs, tennis shoes, hoodie, really cool. Got backpacks for the kids, gym bags, got beanies. Let me circle over here.
Oh, okay.
Got water bottles, stainless steel, slides, women's and men's, obviously. And then we've got, of course, T-shirts like the one Cat got. I'm sorry, not Cat. Roby got. I have to get one for you, though, Cat. I absolutely have to get one for you. And then we've also got ladies' tank tops. Can they see this?
Ooh, see, yeah.
Ladies' tank tops for working out. I'm real big on health and fitness. And then we've got men's rash guard, and this can be worn outside to protect from UV rays. Also wear them in the gym. So got that in a lot of different colors. For those of you who are Batman fans, we got yellow and black.
Cool.
And, of course, the red and blue. And we've also got the T-shirts in Batman colors as well. So, yeah, that's what we've got. We've got more stuff on the store, but this is just kind of a synopsis of what we've got.
Do you have like a actual like whole workout outfit, like with like the pants and the
I
top?
haven't ordered the shorts yet. I'm still trying to decide if I like the shorts that they offer, but right now, we've got the shirts, and we'll continue to add merchandise.
Yeah.
So yeah, eventually we'll have the full gear. They also have the spandex pants, and I'm gonna have the superhero prints put on those. So we'll have the
Ooh, that'd
rash
be
guard
cool.
shirts, muscle shirts with the pants, and you can go as a full hero except the mask. So
Can you do a Beer Hero cat suit? Because
a cat suit. Okay, when you say cat, what do you mean, like a leopard?
no,
Or-
like the one piece spandex all the way. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Be a hero like a Black Panther, full black, but with
yeah,
beard?
like Catwoman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on that for sure.
Yeah, that's what I would rock.
Whips sold separately.
Yeah. And okay, so I just imagine myself wearing the cat suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I'm like, and I'm gonna wear a cape. But I know you feel a particular way about a cape, and let us know how you feel about that.
All right, so I have a love-hate relationship with capes. So when I first got into design and heroes, I looked around, and it's like every time you saw a hero, someone just threw on a piece of fabric on their back and flexed, and I'm a hero. And I'm thinking, if your cape doesn't have a functional purpose, what's the point, right? And so I only have 2 heroes that have capes, and both of their capes actually have a functional purpose. One of them is a character called Typhoon, and his cape literally has like technology that uses his it's telepathic, and so he can save people with this cape like a flying carpet. It's got that kind of technology. And then, oh yeah, that's Typhoon right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so the cape on his back will detach, and let's say he's flying through the air, somebody falls out of a plane, the cape will detach, fly down, go under them, and then fly them away to safety like a flying carpet. So it's got artificial intelligence built in. And then I've got another character called Plastic the Drastic, and his cape is like fire resistant, and so if someone's in a burning building, he can wrap them in it, and it keeps them from getting burned, and it's got other functionality. So I like capes, but they got to be functional. They can't just be a piece of fabric waving in the wind.
Well, I have a couple of capes, but I do have one cape, and it has lights,
Okay.
and it's really cool.
Why didn't you wear that today?
Because you don't like capes, really?
No, it's functional. If it's got lights, hey, if it's got lights, I'm in.
And so, Kat, you remember Brandon, my youngest son, right? Okay, so one Halloween some years ago, we were at our family's Halloween party, and he came as Superman, right? So he walks up to me, and he goes, it's not the word he used, but I'm going to clean it up. But he's like, my cape trumps your cape. And then he did not know that my cape had lights on it. And then
Flip the switch.
Yes, and I took the switch and I was like, doubt it. And he was like, oh. I embarrassed him in front of his friend. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my cape, the one cape I have, it has lights, and we play. It's there to entertain, so it has a function.
Okay, so I have another character that has a cape, but it's actually he's an underground character. So his normal costume is white and black, but when he's burrowing underground, that white and black would stand out. So in the back of his costume, he can pull a little cord, and this cape-like thing will surround him, and it's got a dirt camouflage kind of pattern, so that when he's burrowing underground, he can hide in caves and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a cape-like, but it's functional. So it's a camouflage. It would be Badger Man, the guy at the bottom coming up out of the ground.
Oh,
Badger
I
Man.
see it in
Yes.
the middle. Okay.
Yeah, so he burrows underground like a badger. I love badgers.
Really?
So I had to have a guy named
Why do you
Badger
love
Man.
badgers? Just curious to know.
Because I think it's insane that they can burrow underground and chase prairie dogs. I think it's insane. I think that's insane.
That is insane.
And also, I didn't know another superhero that burrowed underground. And I'm a big nature guy. So I love nature, biology, all that kind of stuff. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Can I ask you who this guy is up here in the top with all the colors?
So that's Laser. So he basically produces bioluminescence out of his body, but each of his colors, each of the lights that he produces has a different power.
That's cool.
I like that character also. It reminds me of a Rubik's Cube.
And he
That's what
can
I just
also
ordered.
produce what we call a black light. So if he was to shoot that beam in here, it repels light and causes total darkness in the room. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yes, and so so you have other characters. Can we pull them up, Kat, so he can let us know what's going on?
So-
what character is what?
We've got, is this all 20 of them right here?
Yeah, that's all 20.
Okay, cool.
And that collage was a headache to put together because all those characters are on layers. And one of the things that I had to do is make sure none of the colors were side by side. So it was like a puzzle trying to get all those characters layered in Illustrator. We do different layers, layered and keeping the colors separate so that they don't blend with each other.
Wow.
Yeah. And keeping just enough spacing between them. So spatial awareness matters.
So this guy's cool.
So that's Amphibian, and he is literally what I would want to be if I were a superhero. So he's if you look on the website, you'll see his actual civilian face resembles mine. His specs are kind of similar to mine, but he's an underwater character. He's the leader of the team, and he's basically if Aquaman had technology and was, let's just say, conceived a little bit differently conceptually, he's what this character would be. So Amphibian's leader of the team. By day, he's a basketball player, professional basketball player, leader of his team, point guard. So he learns over the course of leading his basketball team, he learns leadership, and he uses that leadership to help him lead the team of superheroes. So over the course of his story, he learns to be selfless and to let other people sometimes save the day instead of always having to be the man.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And that's Diva. She is a criminal defense attorney by day, and then she's this superhero who can bend and flip and has got ninja skills and weapons. And she basically gets her powers from these anacondas that were created by this mad scientist. And that's a whole crazy story. But she gets the ability to constrict, stretch her body, shapeshift from her attack by these anacondas.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she uses those powers to save people.
That's awesome. Next. Oh, that's the logo.
I like Diva.
And that's Frozen Inferno. So Frozen Inferno would be what you would get if you mixed the Human Torch with Iceman. So half of his body shoots out liquid ice and the other shoots out liquid fire. And where the liquid came from is I thought I can't just have him shoot out fire because we've already got that in Human Torch. I can't have him just freeze molecules in the air because we got that in Iceman. So I was in the shower one day, and I always like to let the water just run down my arms, and I would watch the liquid just run off my fingers, and I would do this number, and it hit me. Frozen Inferno, he has liquid come out of these fingers and liquid come out of these, but then they freeze things they touch and they burn things they touch, the liquids. So that's
He's
the idea for him.
dangerous.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you have to go off of like actuality, like realism. How is Inferno able to not melt himself in the middle?
Okay, so technical question. So the way he gets his powers is he gets frozen in this, half of his body's frozen in this chunk of ice, while the other half of his body is being burned by this special liquid.
Okay.
And so it's kind of a crazy story that I can try. But
so the burning chemical is essentially just able to just burn in the same part of his body and not melt the ice.
yeah, and also this chemical doesn't burn human protein.
Oh.
So, like, let's say he's fighting a person. He could burn, if you're being attacked by an alien, he can incinerate the aliens around you without burning you.
Wow.
Same thing with the ice. The ice can freeze things around you solid, but neither one of the chemicals will freeze or burn human protein. But if you're a hybrid or a clone or an alien species or Cyclops or something crazy,
You're incinerated.
yeah, you are. Absolutely.
That's cool. Okay, next we have. Yeah.
All right, so Metallic.
He's cool looking.
So what inspired me to make Metallic was 3 different characters. One, do you remember Terminator? When he fought the liquid metal guy? I was fascinated by that liquid metal guy. So I said, okay, my guy's got to have liquid metal. So he's able to melt himself, go through pipes, do all kind of stuff. But I also loved Megatron from the Transformers. And I always loved how he could jump up in the air, turn into a plane, and fly off. So I said, okay, my guy's got to be able to convert into different types of mechanical things. And then I've always been fascinated by aluminum, because aluminum, you can take aluminum straight out of the oven and it won't burn you. And I was like, this is crazy. So I said, okay, this guy's going to be a mixture of liquid metal, titanium, and aluminum. So that gives him the ability, if you're in a fire, he can wrap around you and increase the aluminum in his body so you don't get burned. If you try to hit him with a baseball bat, he increases the titanium and the bat breaks on him, right? But the liquid metal allows him to go through pipes, and he has this thing where if he memorizes the blueprint of any mechanical thing, vehicle, machinery, he can jump up in the air, split himself into a bunch of individual parts that form the screws, the nuts, the bolts, come back together as whatever that thing is, and that's how he converts to cars and airplanes and whatever mechanical thing he's memorized the blueprint of.
Oh.
So he's got a photographic memory.
Oh,
So if he can memorize the blueprints, all the little components, he can shape his body into those little things that come back together as that thing. So when he runs and jumps up in the air, he splits, comes back together as a plane, and flies off.
That's pretty cool. What an imagination you have.
What is this cool guy?
All right, so that's a creature called an octosavage, and because it's got 8 legs, and these creatures are extremely savage, And that is actually, so I think I told you before, I wrote an animated feature film that we'll be shopping next year. We got some of the pre-production done on it, but this is the creature that they fight in the film. So this creature comes to Dallas, and make a long story short, the creatures are trying to flood Dallas and make it their new water world. So my heroes have to fight against this creature, but this is like a giant version of the creature. So they come in like 3 different sizes: small, medium, and mega, like super large. And so this is downtown Dallas. 10 of the heroes are in. I don't know if you can see all 10 in this poster, but there's actually 10 members of the team fighting this creature. And yeah, so it's called an Octo Savage. And that's Reunion Ball in the background. Do you see that?
I saw that.
Yep.
Yes, I was so focused on the character, and then when you said in Dallas, then I was like, what are the buildings? And then I noticed everything.
And
That's
actually,
really
if you
cool.
can pull that poster back up real quick, I want to show. So actually, in the video game, we use this scene, but without all the the other stuff, and you actually fight monsters. This is like downtown Dallas. You'll end up fighting on this street, and you can climb the buildings and all that. So it's gonna be really cool.
That is really, really cool.
That's neat.
He's putting Dallas on the map.
Absolutely.
What?
I'm a Dallas boy,
Yeah.
born and mostly raised. So
That's awesome. And we've already gone over Typhoon, so he's cool too. He's got his little cape. And then last is Voltage.
okay, so Voltage is a lady who can produce electricity from her body, like almost unlimited amounts. But the difference between her and most of your electric characters is she can't project it. So she has to use her live wires or her shooters that are on her wrist or some other piece of technology to propel that electricity. And I did that to differentiate her from a lot of other characters that just point and shoot electricity. So she's like, if she punches you, makes contact with you, she can, electrocute you, you get a shot. But I didn't want her to be the character that just zaps everything.
Right.
So she's got that limitation. So, and that's one of the things about creating heroes is you have to build limitations into them so they're not overpowered. And there's a lot of characters that I noticed when I researched Marvel and DC, and their heroes. There's some heroes that are so overpowered that they're never relatable. And so I had to build certain limits and certain boundaries into the power sets of these characters. So
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. And don't forget, you guys, call 469-708-8609 if you guys want to win a cool t-shirt like the one I just got. They're different colors. You have black, red, and pink. Yes. So you guys, don't be shy, because we know you're watching. We can see that you are watching. Yeah, call in. No.
We actually have a caller.
We have a caller.
cool.
But
Hello.
turn your radio
Am
down.
I- Hey, this is Brent. This is Brent. I
Okay.
am from Dallas, Texas, and I'm friend with Mr. Banks, and I didn't know that he's a big fan of Marvel and DC, which I never know of. And that's really interesting is that he likes Transformers, and I like Transformers, so we got something in common.
Oh,
Okay,
that's cool.
okay.
So crazy.
Hi, Brent.
And so-
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for
Hi.
calling, Brent.
Hi, I'm glad I to call. And it's so funny how you guys are talking about all these characters of your characters about your Soul Legion is really interesting in it, and I like how it's almost to my characters lately because he teaches me how to make my own superheroes, and it's amazing that he's doing a great job of teaching how to make my own superheroes. Because that's like you say, like Marvel and DC, they overpowered, and they can't defeat the bad guys at any turn of level. They can't kill them or they can defeat them. So again, I use them. For example, I use superpowers. I use superheroes as animal type beings. But think about even though people know about Wildcrafts, they have activate creatures' powers. They have special ability to become a superhero and save the animal that's in danger. So my point of view is that I take my own superheroes, but there's spiritual animals that is about in the big. It's going to be in the big. I stuttering so much. Sorry about that. I'm nervous.
All right.
So-
Well, can you sum it up in one question or one statement that we can use to put you in the lottery for the prize?
Yes, sir. I got one question. What is your biggest goal after all this is done?
My biggest goal after it's all done. Well, what does after mean? My biggest goal, let's just say, with this team is just to be a positive light in the entertainment space. You know, there's a lot of negativity, and particularly now there's a lot of focus on witchcraft, Satanism, voodoo, demon worship, and I think one of the reasons the suicide rate is so high among teens is because they are pushed towards nihilism and a lot of negativity and a lot of just evil, and they see, you know, just a ton of that in entertainment. So what I want Solar Legion to be and what I want to do in entertainment is really just be that bright light, that family-friendly entertainment brand that people can enjoy, be entertained by, and also learn lessons and values and different things like that. So that's my ultimate goal.
Oh, awesome. How was that answer for you, Brent?
That answer is good. I'm glad that I be on live with you today.
Appreciate it. I
This
think
is my
you're
first
in.
time being on live TV.
I think.
I totally think that he should win.
Yeah, he's got to win.
Yes.
Yes.
Brent,
Thank
how
you
are
so
you
much.
watching? Brent.
I watch it on live on YouTube.
Okay, so can you leave a comment so that we can have your information, please?
So actually, is this a good number to call you, Brent? Are we able to get a hold of you with this phone number here that you called?
Yes, ma'am. I hope I don't
Perfect.
get any spam calls, but I will able to hold this number
Awesome.
or
Okay.
text me if you want to.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks a lot.
We got your number, okay?
Okay,
Thank you, Brent.
All right, see ya.
Bye. Have a good night. Thanks for
You
watching.
too.
All right.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yay, Brent called.
Nice.
I'm feeling like Trey Dillon getting a phone call. What? What? No. So, okay, so real quick, tell everyone how they can find you.
Okay, the easiest way is to go to my website. It's prolifice.com. And from there, you can go down to the bottom, click on the YouTube icon. You can go to the Instagram. I'm fixing the Facebook. Had a little issue with it. It'll be back up. And yeah, that's the easiest way, prolifice.com.
Yes, and I totally want you to come back because we have a lot of things to discuss
Absolutely.
in the future. And thank you so much. And you know what? I thought of our guest from last week, Sonia.
Yes.
Wouldn't this be cute on Sonia? Kat?
Yes.
Oh, it would.
Yes.
But I think it would be cute on me too.
It would be cute on you, of course.
Do you want one of those? If you want one, I'll order you one.
Oh my gosh, I would love one. I love going to the gym, and now that it's summer, I need a gym tank top.
Okay.
So, I would wear it to the gym like at least 4 times a week.
Absolutely.
I would have to wash it in between, but
Well, of course. So if you want, go onto the store online, pick out which one you want, which color, because there's, I think, 10 different variations, and then whichever one you want, and then what size you want, and I'll order it for you.
oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Isn't he awesome?
Very.
Yes. Can we tell everyone how we met? We don't have
I'd
to.
prefer not to.
Okay.
I'd prefer
And
not
for
to.
all you people with naughty minds, it's not a bad thing.
It was not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Well, maybe next time we'll go into that.
Okay.
Next time we'll go into it, because there's
I will not have an audience again. No.
nah.
No. Okay. So next time, you guys. So you guys have to keep watching.
Yeah. Next
I
time
love
we'll go
it.
into that story,
Keep 'em
because there's more to
hooked
it than just a brief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you.
But
so
it did
much.
involve the hat, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, it did involve it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
This hat.
funny.
Hi. No. I'm the hat lady, dubbed by Zach's son. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank
And
you.
thank you so much for the show.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Brent, for calling in. That was awesome. I don't know what it's like to get a call because, I'm not Trey Dillon. Okay, but y'all know I got love for Trey Dillon, please. That is my boy. Okay, so we're going to get out of here and we're going to play some Christy Lux. Y'all know she's from Dallas. And another Dallas
Okay.
future legend like you also, and like Trey, and no, I'm just messing with. I'm excited to see Trey, you guys. I haven't seen him in a while, so I got to mess with him. Okay, so you guys check out Christy Lex. Like I mentioned last week, she is the next Selena that I say. No one's telling me to say this. I'm just saying this. Y'all check her out. She's so freaking awesome. She's like a hero for real, though. She's so sweet, and y'all would not even think she was sweet if you looked at her. She's so beautiful and everything, but you would think, but she's the sweetest person ever. So we're going to get out of here with Ryan Banks, and thank you again. And we're going to play Christy Lex, and then we're going to come back with something. So all the fans of Ryan right here, you guys are not going to probably want to see who's coming up next. But if y'all stay, y'all are welcome to stay. But I'm warning you, it's not going to be, it's so opposite of Ryan. I'm just saying. So I don't want to offend anyone. Not safe for work coming up next.
Thanks, everybody.
Yannick made this.
Mr. Furbus's Neighborhood, brought to you by a grant from TJ and Titan, School of the Talented and Gifted, and
American Widow
Network.
sunny South Dallas. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Could she be mine? Look good from behind. It's a dangerous day in this cutie hood. I wanna rub on her booty, cause she's so fine. I boned her one time. I have always wanted to stab a neighbor in 412. Who girl is cheating on him when he's at work. It's true, those breasts fake like most fiction. Cuticles, babe. You need some deodorant spray. Deodorant spray? But girl, you're so fine. I like your behind. I want to D, my neighbor. My neighbor. Won't you please? It's on your knees. She jumped on me. I ate her. Hi, neighbor.
Hello, boys and girls. I want to know how you're doing today. My name is Mr. Verbison, and I got something to say. Tell your sister, your brother, your daddy, your mother, you want to go out and let's play. This is for my people, not the sheeple from around the way. If you want to come through, I believe that it's not for you. I just want you to know it's true. That people be thugging, some robbing and mugging, cause everyone is on the grind. From January straight to December, my neighborhood trying to get shine. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. A beautiful day in the neighborhood, so don't you dare try to save her. A beautiful day in the neighborhood, she got that thottish behavior, cause she's so fine. I like her behind. It's Saturday up in my hood, guess what we gon' be doing? I'm playing bone with Mrs. Jones, Miss Val is barbecuing. I'm not gon' lie, we're looking fly because our clothes is new and everybody's sky high. Good feeling, a wonderful feeling, when my hood is understood and no one is killing. The stimulus checks, it should be so appealing. Would you be mine? Girl, you're so fine. I want to be my neighbor. I cry, cause it's time to go. Turn on in tomorrow, Mr. Verbison Show. I just put you up on game and I'ma drop more. If you're sexing your woman, go buy you a condom. Don't trust her, you must put it on. If you're watching for rights, get ready to fight and make sure your whole crew is strong. No justice, no peace. Boing. I've been teaching and preaching to you. And I want you to know that it's true. God Almighty, please send me a clue.
Brought to you by
Nerd.
Hubba. Mr. Ferguson's Neighborhood was brought to you by Catherine Moore's Bean Pies. The best bean pies in Dallas, Texas, and Aberdeen, Mississippi. See you next time.
Downtown Aberdeen.
Dallas, I ride around town in a bug, not a Fiat. There's still a Dallas culture, cause they know they want what we got. It's heat up in the kitchen, take your head up off of the pot. If you say you love me, just reach out and hug me. Dig it if you love me, kick me like some rugby, yeah. Some people say I'm genius, when it's my convenience. Serve you like I'm mean, world has never seen it, no.
Picasso and the fabulous Verbadelic.
Eat 'em up. Run.
I am a Los Angeles flighty diva. I want a cold beer backwards like a freaking pair of Reeboks. I can see it in your eyes that you're wondering what he stopped. I'll keep singing dang-a-lang from the branches of a treetop. I'm making noise and I'm poison like the venom that a bee got. I'm a whirlwind with no girlfriend cause I never hit a G-spot. I had a sanctified lady but then I realized that she thought I'm a retired like Red Hummer and ride around on a Fiat.
And that's the legend of the Dallas Fiat. That's the legend of the Dallas Fiat.
Just begun. I drive a Rivera like my first name it was and people know that I know cause I know I'm number one. I heat it up and heat it up, I kinda like the sun.
Broadcasting live from Dallas, Texas.
Oh.
All the girl.
Hey, no cap, my guy.
I'm waiting for her. Oh. I knew that.
All right. Shit, man. Shit.
We literally got
listening
girth coming in, okay?
Oh.
And I said, and it begins.
That's why I was like,
All right. Well,
okay, Hummy G
What's
Fries,
up? What's
we
up,
are
lady?
back.
If you did not tune out, that is your own fault. We are back.
fucking A. Let's get with it. Yeah.
Shout out
Wanna
one
get
more
nasty with
time. Shout out one more time to Ryan Banks for coming.
Hey,
and,
yeah, no shit.
yes.
Great shit.
Ryan.
Ryan
Where
was
the hell's
awesome.
he at?
I think
Oh,
he
took
left.
off.
He went to
Shit.
the bathroom.
Yeah,
Good
he
on
was-
him.
Yeah. He was like
like
really
this dude.
cool. Yes.
I will buy his stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, Hummy G Fries, we have here
Jonathan.
and
Mike.
y'all are not ready for them. I'm not ready for them. No, I am ready for them.
I don't think
can't
you
wait.
can handle both at the same time.
You are, but you'll appreciate what,
Yeah.
what
mean, that would
we
be
have to
tough.
share. What we have to share.
That would be tough, two at the same time. Ooh,
Ooh,
I don't know about that.
that sounds
Shit,
like
man.
porn
Am I
to
good
me.
here? Am I in the fucking mic?
We're gonna have to play a video for them.
Oh, please
cats.
do.
Oh, we are.
You know what
Playing
song I'm
video
thinking
for
of?
us?
They've never seen it.
No.
Oh,
Shit, son.
We need to see the video.
All right, what do we got?
We'll
Should
do
we?
that
Hey,
later.
should we show you guys a video?
Oh shit!
What I meant
You
to
don't
say-
want none of
what I meant
that.
to say
You don't
was-
want none of that smoke. Hey, my boy's like, hell no, fuck that shit. Hell no. Yeah. Hey, I'm the only other cat in this motherfucking building. Hell no. Yeah. No, he's like, please don't, please don't, please don't. God
Hey,
damn.
hey.
oh man.
Yeah, what are you doing over there, girl? You looking over some bullshit?
No, bro.
Please don't.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So Jonathan and Mike. Oh my gosh. You
Oh my
guys
gosh.
are so. Shut up. No.
Okay, slow it down.
So seriously, this is one of my favorite bartenders, y'all.
Ah,
He's mega awesome.
Appreciate
like,
you.
Seriously.
Thank you,
like,
doll.
I remember the first time I met you. I think I showed you my McLovin ID.
yeah.
Remember?
we did.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
it was,
like,
and
need
I
your
died
ID.
fucking laughing. I said, you know what? Even if you're not 21, I'm serving you anyway. I could give
You
an
actually even
absolute
showed me that. I
fuck.
think I was there at
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
You were like,
I go,
"Oh,
look at
really?"
this shit.
That's right.
Yeah, and I go, I don't give a shit. I'm serving her anyway, even if she's not 21.
That just makes it
I mean,
that
I
much
know
more
she's
cool.
of age.
Yeah.
but
So
that's
what if
fucking
she's
hilarious.
78
Yeah,
years
I don't
old?
give a fuck.
Sure, we're gonna serve
Yeah,
her.
she's 17. I don't give a damn. You know, yeah, that's hilarious. You know, get after it.
So,
That makes sense.
yes,
They were
it-
quoting movies earlier, so I'm sure they
Were
loved
they?
that shit.
Oh, we do.
I did because
Oh, we do.
Holy
because
shit.
I did not know him, and I started going on a different night, and I was like, I don't know this guy. I'll break the ice with McLovin.
Mick
That's what-
Lovin. You crush it with that. I was just like,
Uh,
get the fuck out of here.
that's what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, exactly what I
Exactly
said.
what he said.
I was like, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay,
But you-
take this shit and take your fucking drink and get the fuck out of here.
That's basically how he bartends.
Yeah,
Exactly how he
I
wants
love
it.
it.
yeah. Can I have $7? Thank you.
He and I even joked around before because I was like, we need to put a T-shirt, and on the back of it you say, "Go fuck yourself," because that was his.
That's one of my
That-
favorite
yeah.
phrases.
Go
That
fuck
was
yourself.
like his quote.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
No, I was very raunchy with, not raunchy with people. That's a bad word to say it, but like very direct and very blunt.
I like
you know?
raunchy.
Customers love
Yeah,
it.
like, oh yeah, he had to bail my ass out so many goddamn times. You know, we'd be bartending together, and I'd say something to some like 3 or 4 chicks, and he'd be like, and I'd walk away, and he'd be like, just slow it down. You know, that's how he is. Just throw his shit back at him. You know, he dishes it. If he can't take it back, then fuck that dude. You know. So he'd be like, yo, just throw it back at him. And sure as shit, I'd walk back, and the chick, you know, whoever it was, the strongest one of the group would be like,
The
well, fuck
strongest
you.
one in the group.
And I'm like,
Yes.
all right,
Yeah, the
there you
alpha
go.
female.
Here we go.
He's like,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I
like
fucking
you.
rock with you, dude. Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
You're my kind of bartender, man.
Yes.
I love it.
Totally.
Yeah. So I mean,
totally.
you catch what you get, man. Come on, fuck with me. It is what it is.
Now, how did you two meet?
Oh fuck.
Perfect. Can,
This is
can,
it.
Can I go there?
Yeah.
Can I go there?
He's on team
Can
now.
I take that? Yeah. So
Oh god.
there was a bar.
When it
There was a
starts
bar
with-
that we were working at.
Wait, is this with Kat?
This is with Cat.
The first cat, not you, Cat, but the other
Yeah.
one. And
I
yes,
already know this story,
yes.
Roby.
So
We've been acquainted.
Fuck.
there was an opening at the bar that I grew up in Oak Cliff area, what have you. Knew the owner, blah blah blah, whatever. There was an
Fucking
opening.
cocksucker.
There was an opening, and the owner was like, "Here, why don't you, come on in this weekend, try it out, or whatever." There was this girl. Her name was Kat, and she was bartending, and he knew Kat
Yeah, I was
from a
fucking the
previous
shit
bar.
out of her. I wanted the goddamn fucking job. Yeah. I thought I had it on fucking deck. I thought I had it on deck.
So anyway, it ended up. I don't know why you're looking at me
Go
like
ahead.
that. Yeah, well, anyway.
Go
so,
ahead, bitch.
well, I got the job because
Yeah, you got the
I
fucking
got the
job. Fucking
and he
cocksucker.
got all butthurt. And
Yeah,
shit.
I did.
But
Fucking asshole.
somebody else gets fired shortly thereafter. I mean, literally like 3
it
weeks
Cade?
later.
Was it
yeah,
Cade?
yeah, but we don't. Yeah. So the GM at the time ended up getting let go, and he gets to come in. We end up meeting, and we worked together. And Kat was telling me, she was like, "He's a cool dude. This Jonathan guy, he's a little rough around the edges. Blah blah blah." I was like, "Whatever. I don't give a shit. As long as I'm working, I don't give a shit." We work and. He says something, and he was like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself." I'm like, "Fuck you." He was like, "All right, I can rock with that."
Okay.
And we became fucking
My man.
We became
That's what's up.
great friends, and that was like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So there we go.
And then we went to Windstar.
Oh.
Oh, you want to do that one?
Yeah.
Let's do that one. So, I'm gonna preface the whole story. We had known each other for like a month and a half, and I go, "Hey man, let's go to Windstar," because I'd never been, and I go,
After
"Oh
work,
fuck yeah!"
We had already worked a weekend shift. We had worked, 9 p.m. to 3 in the morning. We were,
fucking
well, of
tired,
course,
bro.
we've been taking shots behind the bar. That's kind of how we do. And
pretty much,
we're
yeah.
hammered. And he's like, "Fuck it, let's go to Windstar." I'm like, "I'm down." So we drive off to Windstar.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
And
what
And sure as
happened?
shit, we get there and we get fucking absolutely obliterated, and then we can't get another goddamn beer until 10 o'clock, in the morning, which sucks dick.
There you go.
Hey, can we get one more of those real quick, bro? Or is that a thing or not? Is that a thing or no? Or?
My man.
All right, fuck
My
it.
man.
Wait, let me
Thank
get
you.
Here.
Thank you.
You want a little bit on there? Okay, sweetie.
It's we're actually we need some
Thank
swing
you.
juice, I think.
Yeah,
is.
fuck it, let's go. Gotta stay hydrated,
Next week,
Fuck
Put your
back on air.
Let's go.
Next Thursday.
Let's fucking
and you
go.
guys can do, or y'all
so much, sir.
cannot do.
Anyway.
Y'all can. Thank you, Trey. I love you, Trey.
Thank you, Trey.
Trey
Appreciate you.
came
Thank you,
in,
sir.
you
Appreciate it,
guys.
man.
You will be back next
yeah.
week, right? Say something.
I made him pinky promise me.
You pinky promise.
Pinky swear.
I love
promise.
you,
A
Trey.
pinky
Thank you for
promise.
coming. Woo!
Damn.
You guys can catch him next Thursday at 7 o'clock. You guys, he's y'all's brother for real.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's on point.
Hey,
Hey, he can fuck
We love
with
Trey.
Yeah, we
We love
straight with
Trey.
him.
we love Trey. Trey's our boy.
Trey that's my motherfucker.
Anyway, so we literally pull out of Windstar, and Windstar is like literally 5 seconds into Windstar. I mean, into Oklahoma. So we're like, all right, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
It was a little later than that. It was like
Probably
1 o'clock.
12,
1 o'clock in the
whatever
afternoon.
the fuck ever,
Sun's bright and shining.
Yeah, and I'm driving, home in my fucking Challenger, and this dude's passing the shit out, and I'm like, dude, can't do that, man. You're gonna fucking make me fall asleep, bro.
I'm like,
And we-
I don't know you.
Yeah, I don't even know this guy. Fuck it. We pull into Crum, Texas, right?
Off
like
the
this
road.
piece of shit
Off the
town.
road.
Where the fuck that?
KRUM, Crum,
Yes.
Texas. I
Yeah,
know.
Are you in?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And we pull under this tree 'cause
Exit.
it's hotter than
Take a
shit.
dirt road off.
Yeah.
Come back around.
Not a big deal. Fuck it. We're trying to be responsible. And I'm a little fucking, I'm coming
We've had a
down from a
couple of
little bit of a
cocktails.
high, whatever, cool. Anyway, wake up to a knock on the door. There's 9 goddamn cops fucking knocking on our door. And I'm like, whoa, shit.
We're like,
God damn. And
Well,
then I'm
that's
like,
happening.
okay, yo. And they fucking separate us. And he tells it better than I do. Go ahead.
so literally, there's a house, maybe 75 yards off the road.
Yeah, they
There's
call
a
it
tree. There's a tree fairly close, and we parked kind of under the tree, so we got some shade.
Yeah,
we
we're
just
just
lean
trying to
back
take a nap for a
and we
fucking
lean back
second,
and we're just gonna take a little nap, right?
Not a big deal.
Police come, they take us out. One of them takes me and he takes me off into the field, and I'm like, okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, how do you know this guy? And I'm like, well, we bartend together.
Kinda know the guy, I
honestly,
guess.
honestly, we don't really know each other that well, but whatever. They're like, okay, well, this car has been seen or identified as like
As a drug
like
mule or some
mule, like a
bullshit.
transport of drugs and shit. And I was like, I just met this fucking guy like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, whatever.
I don't fucking know, man.
And they've separated us, and they're telling me this, and I'm off in this field. The cop's telling me this, and I'm looking over, and his cop has him like opening up the trunk and pulling out his clubs, and they're like stripping his trunk. And I was like, I don't know this fucking guy. Fuck this guy.
Thanks,
I
man.
no
Thanks,
idea
bub.
who the fuck this guy
Yeah,
is or whatever.
fuck
They're
that
like,
guy. That's what the fuck you. That's
I swear to
basically
God,
what
I'm
he
like,
said.
hey, fuck you.
Yeah, I just
hey,
told
whatever
him
it
about
is.
it 2 weeks ago. Fucking bullshit.
Sure.
Fucking asshole.
Sure as shit. So they're yanking your clubs out, and now you go.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, man. Well, I don't know this fucking guy either. How about that?
He's up on my
Maybe he's
club.
got some fucking
He's
shit
up
on
on
him.
my clubs, bro.
How about
Fucking
that?
bitch. Goddamn. Take the shit out, and they're throwing my shit on the ground. I'm like, hey, man, can you, those shit's expensive. Can you be cool about it? Fuck.
This guy's played golf before.
God damn. I got a $2,000 worth of shit right here, and you're just throwing it around like it's a fucking rag doll. Fuck that.
Mind you, we had a bottle of Jack
Oh,
Daniels
here we go.
in the car that we
Yeah,
had
we
been
did.
pulling on, and
Yeah.
we didn't have any beers left, but we had that bottle of Jack open,
And he goes, what's this? And I go,
Jack Daniels.
got me on that one.
It was
Whiskey.
in the trunk, though, right?
No, it was in the trunk,
no.
but there was one in the fucking front seat,
yeah,
too.
it was in the front seat.
Oh.
Yeah, we had both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
and
were-
he goes, look, he just poured it out, and he goes, we're going to be fine here. And I
Well,
go,
that's
he goes,
cool.
And he goes, take care of your warrants. And I go, that's white privilege, my guy.
Sir, yes, sir.
Fuck with me.
Sir.
Let's go. Fuck with me. We sat there for fucking 10 minutes.
We
No
were driving-
fucking music, no nothing. Just AC, just.
We were driving because we literally got in that bitch and drove off as quickly as we could. And I'm like,
What the actual fuck?
we didn't say shit to
just
each other
happened?
for easily.
Nope.
Aren't they a movie
And
cat?
then my fucking my ex old lady called me and she's like, "Where the fuck are you?" And I go, "Baby, I told you we're in fucking Windstar. We just
We're-
got pulled
we're-
over." She
we're
goes,
from
"You didn't
Texas."
get pulled over, you
Liar.
motherfucker."
Liar.
Yeah, I'm like, kind of did, but I mean, well,
So
why am I lying?
That was the
Dumbass.
first. That was the first month we met each other.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
And now,
Cool.
and it's been 9
And
years.
then we're
Yeah.
great friends ever
Yeah.
since.
Y'all are like, so I think y'all are gonna have a show, right?
A show, shit. I mean, if that's what the fuck we're talking
What are we
about.
showing?
I mean, you want to? Yeah, no
What's
shit.
happening?
That's a good
happening?
question.
I saw that.
Like nipples?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
are we showing our
what?
dicks or what are we
No.
doing there? You're not showing your dick?
No.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
Oh, back to porn. Let's show them a video, Cat.
Do you have HPV? If you don't have
I
HPV,
don't
you're a
know.
fucking loser.
Hey,
Okay.
do you guys want to see a porn star?
Sure.
All
Which one?
right.
Is it?
Close your Close your
Cat,
ears,
what are you
Ryan.
doing on the stage?
That's me.
You listen.
That is me.
No, it's not.
You can't tell.
No, it's
No,
not.
because you got a big ass fucking hat on.
No, it's not.
Be a little slut like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got thick
There
thighs.
it is. There it is. There it
You
is.
got thick thighs too. Shit.
Ryan,
Oh,
I see
hey.
Ryan.
Hey.
Come here, Ryan.
Ryan,
Ryan, you gotta
this,
see.
Who is
Sorry.
that?
What are we
Ryan?
doing?
Sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. He fucking wants to see this shit.
Ryan's like,
I
hell
wrote this
yeah.
song. I wrote this.
You wrote the song?
Yeah.
Did you
She
produce the
produced
video?
it and everything.
I did. I did.
I bet you
I really did.
did. Shit. I mean,
Is that really you?
It's
that made
fucking
out.
me.
I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time because
Oh shit! With that arch.
the hairdo.
Hood.
The hairdo's throw me off.
You gotta cut that out.
That dude has like a 12 head. Why is his fucking hairline so far back? I'm just saying, like, my bad. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I was thinking the same shit. I was thinking the same shit.
I'm just
No
asking. Hey,
cap.
shave it off, dog, like I
Yeah,
did.
just
You know
get
what
it
I'm
done.
saying?
Y'all are not gonna take my word for that.
You got the whole way. Fuck.
Now y'all can't look at it.
Hey, you need to go somewhere with that
Okay.
bullshit.
Just keep watching the video and see
I
if you
bet.
get it.
Oh, hell.
Just keep watching.
Yeah, come on in. Oh, does he have to clean the pipes? No shit. Was that a DeWalt? Yeah. Shitty ass fucking drill. Fuck that drill. Yeah. Pretty much what she did. I thought we were doing a podcast here, not just fucking.
It's all right.
I mean, I love it.
It's all right.
I'm
That's.
interested in this shit.
Tell me you did not get 12 head and
Oh, no.
Snoop Doggy Dog in the backside.
I like the maid outfit, I'll give you that.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
That is dope.
And
Thank
seriously,
you. 'Cause
other
this is
than
what
the hat.
others wear.
No cap.
other than the hat, if you did that, the podcast and that,
Yeah.
is that
I'm
really
here
you?
for that shit.
It really is me.
All right,
I
just
know
check,
it
just
is.
check, just check, just check.
Yeah. We're about to fucking find out this bullshit. Yeah. No.
So, Kat, you said, so this is basically a reaction video?
Oh, yes. It was so great.
Fuck.
It was so great.
Oh, hell. So,
Thank God I was defending my friend.
Mike, Mike, all right, so you're supposed to ask this, but
My
I'm
name
gonna,
is Jim. So 12 head does not come chasing me.
what's your
Stop
weirdest-
calling him
hey,
12
tell,
head.
tell us,
Are you kidding me?
tell us.
His shit was back here. Like his hairline started back here. I mean, listen, I'm bald. I'm old, I'm bald, but that dude's hair started. I'm just saying.
Hey, tell them about Nancy and the fucking cheeseburger.
No, I don't want to tell about Nancy.
I want to know about I like
Nancy.
cheeseburgers.
Nancy.
Oh, we all love cheeseburgers. Don't get me wrong.
No, we don't
Come
like
on.
Nancy. We don't
Okay,
like
okay. Now tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to know one thing from both of y'all.
Oh.
I don't care who goes first. I want to know your most interesting bartender story.
Oh, fuck, I knew it was coming. God damn it. You want to go first or you want me to?
I want you to go first.
Fuck you. Fucking cocksucker.
It's a good one.
Uh,
I'm ready.
The most interesting one.
That's a hard question because
is,
even
it
I
is.
was a bartender and like there's so many things that have happened.
So was I. And I'm like, ooh, there's so many.
yeah.
We're recording all
can't-
this, correct?
okay.
Yes.
Is that what we're doing?
Okay,
That's
how
what we're
about-
doing.
How about I tell an interesting story about what I know about him?
Oh,
No, we want to hear Bart. I need to hear that.
all right.
I think I'll start it off because all of us are bartenders or have been.
There we go.
So my most interesting bartender story, actually there are two. So I'll tell you, Look, that is a hard question.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, goddamn.
Yes. See. Now.
Okay, so here's
Queso.
one.
Who
Yeah,
brought queso?
I like queso.
I love it.
We do too. Is that in the fucking cup?
I would drink queso.
Well, hurry the fuck up.
Okay, so shut up. No, okay. So here's the story. So one day, where I was bartending, there were these 3 girls. They were best friends. They came in. So as you said, what'd you say? The strongest one of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alpha.
Okay, the alpha, she came in, and I just was gonna give her a free drink just because.
Sure.
And
Was she hot or what?
No, it wasn't like that. Okay,
Well,
I just.
Why
was,
would you give her a free drink?
Fair
then?
enough. Fair enough. Sorry.
Well,
Why would you give her a free drink?
That's
I just. They came in all the time. They
you
want to
keep the hot chicks in there.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
true.
That's
And-
what
yeah,
I thought you
right.
said that was the first time they were in there. Fair enough.
No,
All
it
right,
wasn't the first
Either
time.
way, go ahead.
They
Sorry.
would come in all the time, and so I give her a drink. So somehow I tripped and it spilled on her, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry," and I'm like trying to clean her up. She just goes off on me.
Oh.
Now, mind you, I've always thought of her like this girl can fight. Like I do look at everybody when they come in, just
Sure.
so I can know.
As a bartender.
Right.
Yeah.
So I always thought she could
could
kick
throw
my
hands.
ass. Yes, I seriously thought she can kick my ass. I always thought that, but
That hat on though, I don't know.
no, I didn't have this hat at the time.
Did you have the maid outfit on?
I did not.
See,
I had
that's
not
the
made
problem.
that
You're 0 for
song
2.
If you
yet.
had the maid outfit on.
Yeah, you're fine.
Anyway,
True.
sorry, back to you.
No, it's all good. And so I'm like, I'm so sorry. So then she starts yelling at me, and as I'm trying to clean her up and telling her I'm sorry and everything, she just completely goes off on me. You play too much. You're so goofy. Wah. Well, it's like she just
The
caught
fuck?
me on the wrong day, and I started yelling at her. And I just went off on her, and she literally walked out the door backwards as I'm going, wah, 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 wah. And
Like a dog.
yeah, I was like, rah, 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 rah. Yeah, shout out Alka because he always says I'm
There you go.
barking, and
The
and
true
the
alpha
manager,
always
yeah,
presents themselves.
yeah, and well,
Hey,
so
I can tell from your posture from the rip.
and so the owner wasn't there that day, but the customers told him what I did, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, you're not a punk, are you?" I was
Yeah,
like,
you ain't no bitch.
"That's right." I was like,
Yeah.
"Hello."
You just got
me.
promoted. You just got
Yes.
promoted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got promoted, bitch.
And he was like, "What?" And I kept going off on different girls. They were fucking with me because y'all know I'm goofy. I know I'm goofy. I'm like, blah, 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 I'm a dork. My nickname, my gamer name is Dorkarella. Hello.
Wow.
It really is. That really is. I'm
Goddamn.
Cinderella's cousin. Okay, so
Okay. Oh
Cinderella
shit.
and Dorkarella.
and so I just like everyone. They were like, "You literally go off like that." I'm like, "Well, yeah."
Yeah.
I
Damn right.
don't have to walk around being like, but
Yeah.
don't
I'm not
fuck
Cinderella,
with me.
bitch. I'm
Right.
I'm her
I'm
sister.
Dorkarella. I'm the cousin.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude.
Okay, so that is probably one of the most interesting because I was scared of her technically,
Yeah.
but when
you
she
punked
hit me,
Yeah, you snapped a bitch like nah,
I like
ain't happening.
like all of that goes out the window.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to
fuck
go
with
there
me.
with me?
You want to fuck with me?
That's right.
Let's
Because you
go.
can go fuck yourself.
That's right.
See?
That's
Hey,
right.
that's what's up.
There it is.
All day,
Was it
baby.
here in Oak Cliff?
All day.
Was it in Oak Cliff?
It was in South Dallas.
What's what I'm talking?
What What up, bitch?
You want to go or you want me to go?
Okay,
ahead.
which one?
You want to go or you want me to go?
Go ahead.
All right. So,
Shit.
same bar we
recording
worked
you,
at
yeah.
together, right? I meet this girl. She's
Oh,
very pretty, and I'm not attracted to white women.
At all.
Kind of my thing. I grew up in Oak Cliff, so
He likes
whatever.
Mexican chicks.
Right? I like color, skin color, right?
Yeah.
So this woman's at the
Dead ass.
bar. She's cute as shit, and she's flirting. So I'm flirting back as that goes. Whatever, we exchange numbers, so on and so forth. Fast forward, we go, and I was like, hey, all right, cool. Let's go have dinner. We'll have dinner, but I had to work that same night. So, like, I think that was like her only night she could do it, and my girlfriend
Your
wasn't
girlfriend.
there. My girlfriend had her kids that weekend. Sorry, I'm an asshole. Girlfriend, ex-girlfriend knows this as well.
Marcella was there.
Ex-girlfriend knows this, right? So I go and I have dinner with this girl.
Across the fucking street.
Literally across the street from the bar. We're hanging out, having a good time, have a couple of drinks, shots, whatever. And she's like, so is it cool if I come and hang out with you at your bar? And I was like, sure, babe, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Cool, come on. She comes over, have a couple of drinks. You know, he's working. And then our other buddy who's not around, he was kind of a door guy, but liked to proclaim himself as like head of security. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was so funny, right?
Hey, man, like, let's slow it down,
this
coach.
Girl,
slow it down.
I took this girl on a straight up date. Like it was cool. I was like, man, I kind of like this girl. I kind of like her.
Did you
She's
though?
sweet. I did. I mean, I liked her, right? And she comes over and hangs out at the bar or whatever. And it's funny because our head of security guy goes, "Who's that hot chick that you're with?" And I was like, "Hey, fuck off.
Slow it down, man.
Don't worry about it."
It's not my shit.
He goes, "I got this." And he and I had the same taste in women, right? Dude is running.
That is the key in question.
Dude, dude running back. He keeps running back, and he was like, "Yeah, I got her drinks. I got this, whatever. Yeah, whatever." Then he comes back. He goes, "Yeah, I made out with your girl." And I was like, "All right, bro, cool, whatever." Right? And I was like, at this point, like it was busy. We're working.
Yeah.
This dude's like security, so he's walking around. He comes back a little bit later, and you're like, "Dude!
It's a fucking dude.
That's a fucking man! That chick is a fucking man!"
Yo, did you not see his Adam's apple, you dumbass?
What? He goes, I was like, he goes,
yeah.
He had come back to me at one point. He goes, "Yeah, I made out with your girl and this and
Did
that."
you
I was
know,
like,
you
"All
fucking
right, bro,
fairy
hey, look,
fuck."
man, whatever it is, what it is." He was like, "You went on a date with a man." I was like, "But you kissed her."
She only grabbed my dick, dude. I mean, I don't know what to tell you,
She
kid.
put her finger in my butt, but that was at dinner.
That was it.
What?
That was
Hold on,
it.
yeah, edit that, right?
Edit that. Let that go to voicemail. Okay? 3-bedroom, 2-bath, right here. Okay?
What's that? 3-bedroom,
Fuck it.
2-bath.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I got
We're
to
not
handle
doing
this.
that.
Yes.
Oh, it's like some Ace
yes.
Ventura
All right,
shit.
how much time we have left? I have one story.
We have just a couple of minutes. So.
Okay, I'm going to go real quick. All right, so this girl comes in, right? And she's, I don't know, 5'3". You know, she's half white, half black, right? She's got an apron on, right? And this is a Sunday Sunday night, right? There's like 4 people in the bar, okay? Cool. She walks in, she orders a double Jameson neat. Obviously, she's in the industry. She's got apron on, and
Obviously,
she orders
she's a
that.
bad bitch.
Right.
Duh. Right? And she's young. She's, like I said, in her 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And she's nice, you know. She orders 3 of them. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then she tabs out. Her tab's like $22 or whatever. And she throws me a 10. I'm like, well, that's dope, you know. And she's walking out. I go, thanks, baby. You know, appreciate it. See you next time. Never seen her before. So on the bottom of the receipt, it says, flip me over.
I remember now.
And it's got her number. And all it says is, all I want to do is eat your asshole and jerk your cock off.
There are some dirty girls out there.
And I was
That's a
like,
dirty
God
girl.
damn.
Just saying.
She seemed pretty goddamn timid, just for the record. You know, didn't expect that one from what's her name? Fuck, I can't even remember her goddamn name.
Whatever.
Fuck. So
Sarah.
it says, you know, blah blah blah. I text her and I go,
So what's up?
hi. Like what the fuck do you say? You know, That's
on my
pretty. That's
stomach.
pretty aggressive, man.
I'm on my
You know?
stomach.
Are you ready?
I'm on my stomach.
Yeah.
Okay.
The door's open. I'm on my stomach.
Yeah, and she goes, and no cap, she goes, Monday, the Marriott Hotel. I'm not gonna say the fucking door number, but yes. And I go, all right, cool. So I show up and I park in the goddamn lot, and I get out and I'm like, wait, hang on a minute. Is something wrong here? This is bullshit. I take my wallet out. I take my fucking all this bullshit out, and I put my fucking keys on the back of my goddamn tire. Because they were like, well, did you hit her up? I'm like, oh, fuck, of course I did. Of
course.
Duh. Yeah. And so I walk up, and I
have a
knock on the
penis.
door, and she opens the door, and she looks like Catwoman. And she's got a little whip thingy.
See?
Like,
You need that Catwoman suit.
yeah.
Just
and I
so-
go, okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
And I walk in, she goes, get in here and get naked and get on all fours.
She's a dominatrix.
And I was like, whoa. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, who's in the fucking closet? Am I going to get fucked up? Like, you know, what the fuck is going on here?
And
You
then
know?
he saw the strap on.
Yeah. No, shut the fuck up. No, that's all bullshit. She goes in the bathroom. She goes, I'll be right back. So I get butt naked and I get on the fucking, you know, I'm like all fours, and I'm like, whoa. And she
On the
comes
bed or on
she
the
comes
floor?
underneath me, and she starts doing her thing, and you know, I'm obviously like,
Then her friend shows up.
okay, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
You weren't even there, bitch.
Sorry about that.
You know.
And he says,
And
sorry, viewers.
got a point. Anyway, she starts doing her thing, and I'm like, all right, I'm starting to get kind of okay,
Aroused.
feeling it, right? And cool. And right before I get a nut, she comes underneath me and looks me dead in the face and goes, blow that shit all over my fucking face. And I go, well, here comes the pudding, baby. Shit.
Here comes the pudding.
Goddamn. She got up, went into the bathroom, and said, get your shit, get the fuck out. You know how fast the fucking white boy got the fuck out of there? Shit.
Long story short,
Shit.
bartending is awesome.
Telling you. I never seen her again. Every single Sunday, I'd be like, summer breeze
Makes me feel fine.
Where's she at? Where's bitch at?
That was
Oh,
an
there's
awesome.
a lot more stories.
But I need to know: were you on the bed or on the floor?
I was on a bed, baby.
Okay,
Oh,
just
yeah. No,
I needed to
I'm
know.
not that big of a bitch.
I just wanted
I
to
would
know.
be, yeah.
I
I'm on
need
the
to
bed.
visualize.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if I should visualize him on the bed or on the floor.
Just
I don't know.
ass and jerking.
He was in the swing.
So
I was in a fucking swing. What the fuck are you talking about? God, this fucking guy. Jesus
see,
Christ.
Kat, yes or no? Do you agree that they need a show?
Oh, totally.
What?
I mean, it needs to be like a late night show where like kids are
Totally.
not awake.
Yeah.
Your mom's
Three
not
bedroom,
awake.
two bath.
Where kids are not awake.
Yeah. Is it 4 or 3? Is it 4? You fuck.
This could be very informative for children.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
saying.
Yeah,
never
no.
know.
Look, yeah, no. Okay, so okay. Are
What
you
else?
guys on social media?
We, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, sure, but not like.
yeah. Our platform isn't crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I wouldn't
Nothing.
go like that far, but yeah, I mean, I
y'all
have
wanna
Twitter,
share
I have
it?
Instagram, I have fucking Facebook.
Do y'all want to share it with the Hummy G Fries?
Ma'am?
Y'all want to share it with the Hummy G Fries? They can follow y'all.
Yeah.
Mike Law
Okay.
01
Mike
on
Law
Instagram.
01.
Instagram Mike Law 01.
Mike
Sorry,
Law.
we weren't prepared for this.
No, we weren't.
And we're-
we
and we're
we don't even
drunk.
fucking work here.
And we're drunk.
trying to work here, but god damn it.
Mike Law.
And if anybody needs any roofing, I got a buddy.
Hey, stop talking about roofies, bitch. God
Roofies?
damn,
Is
man.
this you? Is
Groundies.
Fuck.
The groundies. Yes, that's
Groundies,
me.
yeah, it's him.
That is me.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you and follow me back.
Perfect. I
You
will.
have
Why do they call that
freaking
shit?
A couple of followers.
yeah, like more than a couple. We have 1,743.
That's how I roll.
Holy shit, D.
Now, are you on Instagram?
I am. I have 0 followers.
I'm gonna follow you.
I don't follow anybody. Like, no cap.
Okay.
JRL.
Yeah, and I'm saying this right now on fucking live stream. Great. Fuck me. God, what a douchebag. Fuck.
Kat, I told you today.
Oh man.
I told her, I said, today the show is going to be from one extreme to the other.
She did.
I did, like, totally.
I'll text you my shit.
Okay. Well, I'll let you guys know next
what
week.
You got one more joke or some shit like that? What
Yeah.
can we do?
This
Okay,
guy does
do a
jokes.
joke.
This
Do
guy
a
does
joke.
jokes.
Jokes,
This guy's
really?
Joke.
He's
Do
the
jokes.
jokester.
Jokes?
Yeah, let's
Jokey
do jokes.
joke maker.
All right. How bad do you want to go?
It's the ADD show. Do
I
what
want
you do.
both extremes. I want one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum. So
Like
you can give me
today's show.
Exactly. So you can give me a corny dad joke and then
fuck, I
a
should
really
know.
good
you
joke.
dog.
I should know those, but
That's
I don't.
all you do.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
do,
I don't
motherfucker.
remember jokes. I don't.
Really? You don't
I
know
know,
one
actually,
goddamn
yeah,
joke like
yeah.
chicken cross the road bullshit?
Yeah, I really don't.
I don't either.
I know, right?
I suck.
Fuck, man.
Sorry, I suck at that.
I-
I focus on making drinks fast and like
Oh, yeah,
being
'cause
very
you haven't
personable
done that in forever.
and
Fucking
inviting customers back.
you. Anyway, you can't make a drink fast anymore.
Unlike this
Can't even fucking get behind the bar.
This guy
Fuck.
sucks.
Apparently, I can't.
Nobody likes him.
All right. So this
Not the genie joke.
no,
Okay, good.
not doing that one.
Good.
Yeah. So this cowboy walks into a bar, right, in the middle of nowhere, right? Fucking tumbleweeds rolling down the goddamn road, middle of fucking summer, right? And there's this beautiful redhead sitting at the end of the bar, only person in there, right? And he walks up and he sits down like 10 seats away, and he looks at the bartender, he orders a beer, and he goes, you know, like, what the fuck, right? And he goes, never seen her, I have no clue. And he goes, all right, well, shit. You got a pen and pad? So he does, yeah, he grabs a pen and pad and he goes, I would love to entertain you. You are beautiful. Okay?
Meet me at the
And he
Marriott.
goes,
He wrote in cursive.
well, however the fuck he did it, I don't know. Come on. Just send a drink down on me, right? So the barkeep takes a fucking drink down there, right? Cool. So she does that, does the nod, whatever. And she sees the message and she goes, that's cute. So she writes some shit back. Barkeep takes it back down to the fucking dude. And it said, I appreciate the fact that you'd like to entertain me. Okay? If you would like to do that, you at least have $1 million in the bank account, drive a Mercedes or better, and have a 9-inch cock. And he writes back, sends it back. You're real fucking pretty. Ain't no way I'm cutting 3 inches off my dick, baby. She goes, fuck! So, there you go.
I'll bring a dad joke next time.
Okay.
please do.
Because you
Fucking-
guys are coming back.
Fucking dad joke.
And both of the guests tonight, they all deserve the whole entire show. The entire show.
Yeah,
both guests tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
Ryan was awesome. Hey,
Ryan,
Yeah, he crushed it.
real
yes.
straight
I
up.
mean,
Seriously.
with this stuff,
Absolutely.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, we didn't know that we had to follow that and
Yeah,
try to-
no shit. I was just kind of like,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
okay.
We don't
what
have
do you
any,
mean, right?
we don't have any merch.
Fuck
we don't have
this
any
shit.
merch.
I ain't got
or-
shit
yeah,
to
yeah.
fucking sell. I'm
Yeah.
just here, with my dick in my hand. Fuck. Thanks, babe.
my bad.
Okay. Thank you for having us, though. We appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Yes,
This was fun.
like-
It was fun.
Great
I'm
experience.
glad you
Great
did.
experience.
It was absolutely better than I anticipated.
I was just
Not
about to
like
say that.
But, like we had fun.
Y'all
we
were so
walked in with a
nervous
little bit
coming
of
in
a-
here.
Oh, yeah. Very, very.
Yeah.
You should have seen them last night. They're like,
Hammered.
well, what? I was like, don't
We didn't
worry.
know.
I was like, trust me, y'all. And as I'm talking to them, I'm like, I think you guys should just have your own show.
You
anyway.
guys will be just fine. Just get there.
Just be there on
Have a
fucking
couple
time,
of have
asshole.
a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
We did not.
And
We are totally
no,
sober.
they drank all of the JMA before they got here. Shame.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah,
Did we not?
like I came here unprepared, thanks to y'all.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That a bitch.
Yeah, it is. But that's
Well,
okay. Trey came through. Hi.
You were also 20 minutes late, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I had an emergency
you were
stop,
not
and I
right
had
here for
told
that one.
y'all that.
Three
So
bed, two bath?
whatever.
Cat, are
But
still
we
fucking-
love you.
Are we
Are
still? Yeah, I was gonna say we're
Hello.
still online here.
Hello. Hello.
I gotta see this
Are we
bullshit.
talking
Oh my
into the
God.
microphone?
I am
Hello.
fucking
Okay,
asleep.
so don't
Hey,
forget.
No
Eric.
cap. Hey, I would keep it a buck. This
ma'am.
shit was fucking fun, man.
Closing credits.
Hey, yeah,
Closing
somebody do
credits.
something. I don't give a shit. It's your boy.
Do you guys want to like? Because I'm really not sure. Do you want to let the listeners know where you guys bartend? I should have asked y'all that in the beginning, but hey, it's the ADD show, so.
Radio, exactly.
Well, to be honest, you know,
I'm gonna say
we're
no.
all
I'm gonna say
over
no
the
because
place,
I don't want
you
to.
know.
I don't want to get
You don't want.
in trouble from bosses and hires up.
Okay.
Asshole.
All right
person
then.
that pays the check. That's non-negotiable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's up the bullshit ass crown roofing shit, man?
If you need roofs,
Yeah.
my homie.
Are you literally gonna
Crown roofing.
pipe this motherfucker
Crown
up?
roofing and remodeling.
Really?
Okay, everyone, do not
We'll
forget
have enough time.
repping Kawan J Radio. Y'all check it out, and of course, it's the ADD show and Dallas on Air. I've never done that, so it was like,
awesome.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so once again, thank you, Ryan Banks. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Mike. And we're going to be out of here, and we will be back next week. Going to have some fun. And shout out Sandra D. I know you couldn't come today, but I love you, girl. Hey.
We love you too, Sandra D.
Yes.
Sandra
First class
D.
promos.
What's up, D?
Sandra,
go.
Sandra with the D.
We're out,
Likes
homie
the
G
D.
fries.
Likes the D.